Disclaimer: this video is for educational and historical purposes only. Cedenson's Ch Gritler Rom. Cedenson's Ch Gritler is a 62.5% inbred from Ch Yellow, breeding with 25% Caver blood, and 12.5% inbred Ch Saloon breeding. He is a very well-conformed dog, and his owner's house dog. He won easily over Mamba, a 2-times winner that was the best prospect at that stage, an above-average dog. Even after 4 wins to his credit, many people still said he had it too easy, and that his gameness was never really tested. Only after Chili Baba you could see what a great dog he is. He died after the match only to be revived by his crew, and the 5th he was tested further, for Nigger caused a lot more damage in one match than all the other combined. In my opinion, it takes a great dog to make a comeback from such a beating, and still win under 40 minutes. On his last scratch he nearly scratched Nigger and company out of the box. He is currently one of the all-time greats in South Africa, in all classes, especially yellow class. He is retired and did us proud, becoming a GRCH after his sire GRCH Sir Thomas 7XWPOR, and also producing 2X GRCHs himself, GRCH Talau 6XW, and GRCH Countdown 7XW. Now if that's not the making of a true game dog, then what is? Gritler's bloodline was imported from the United States in 1987 by Brainy Smurf. The dog Tance David Por was later sold to K Boda, for he did not like the dog as a pup. K Boda later made a brother-sister mating which did not work well, but when crossed with Caver Saloon dogs, now that seems to hit the spot. They performed so well that one cannot actually believe that these match dogs could come from such mediocre parents, and also produce champions in return. Maybe this highly inbred strain just wanted an outcross to show its hybrid vigor. Good luck to this well-established bloodline. May Gritler and his blood's legacy live on forever. By Sunny Boy. Cedenson's Gritler vs Mabaker Psycho Cedric. Weight 22.5 kilograms. Both dogs were weighed, Gritler and Psycho on weight. Ref order handlers to release, and so they did. Dogs meet in the middle, and it's on. At 10 minutes both dogs are working hard, and changing holds. 5 minutes later Psycho gets hold of Gritler's leg, and breaks it. Gritler screams and manages to get Psycho of his leg by going on defense. Psycho starts to tire, and Gritler seems more in control. At 24 minutes a turn was called on Psycho. 3 men later Mabaker handles, which completes a good scratch. Gritler is now in complete control. In the 33rd min Cedenson handles Gritler, who also completed a breathtaking scratch, and starts working Psycho's throat hard. Psycho has no answer for Gritler's ability. At 41st min Psycho still has no answer for Gritler, and cannot defend against him. At 43 Mabaker concedes, making Gritler a 1-times winner. Both complete their courtesy scratches. Cedenson's 1XW Gritler vs Combine Kennels Caleb. Weight 24 kilograms. Dogs were weighed, ref calls for dogs to be released, and so they did. Gritler takes control immediately, Caleb not getting any holds. At 10 minutes Caleb is driving hard but still not able to break through Gritler's defense. Gritler at 25 min works a down Caleb very hard. A turn was called on Gritler and ref acknowledge. Cedenson handles his dog, who gives a great scratch, meeting Caleb hard in his own corner. 3 minutes later Caleb was handled, who also completes his turn to scratch. Gritler starts to work Caleb's throat hard. At 32 minutes Combined Kennels concedes the match, making Gritler a 2-times winner. Caleb did not complete his courtesy scratch. Cedenson's 2XW Gritler vs K Club's 2XW Mamba. Weight 23.300 kilograms. Dogs were weighed, Gritler being 200 grams overweight, and forfeit was paid by Cedenson. Ref called handlers to release their dogs, and so they did. Mamba gets a very good chest hold. Gritler is struggling for the next 2 minutes to get Mamba of his chest. At 5 minutes Gritler succeeds, and hits a bad bleeder on Mamba's nose. Mamba gets through Gritler's defense back into the chest. Gritler takes him of, and a few minutes pass where Mamba's bleeder is starting to weaken him. His face is now badly swollen, and full of blood. Gritler is now working it down Mamba very hard at 30 minutes. Gritler starts to work Mamba's throat, and Mamba struggles to breath. His tongue turns blue. By now K Club's party complains that he should pick up his dog, and so he did. At 37 minutes he concedes by making 2XW Gritler a champion. Mamba completes his courtesy scratch. He died soon after. C. Denson Ch Gritler vs Buffalo Bills 1XW Chili Baba. Weight 23.800 kilograms. Dogs were weighed. Gritler was under at 23.600 kilograms. Rev calls for handlers to release their dogs, and so they did. The dogs meet in the center. The match was very equal for both dogs for 20 minutes. The match could still go any way for either dog. Gritler shows better ability than Chili by putting Chili time, and again on his back. At 25 minutes Chili defends Gritler's shoulder and throat attack. 10 minutes later Gritler starts to run hot and starts to exchange throat holds for shoulder holds, in order to breathe. At the 39th min Sedenson calls a turn on Gritler and ref acknowledges the turn. 6 minutes later Chili's front leg is taken out completely, and struggles to walk stumbling forward. At 1 hour Chili doesn't manage to get up from the floor, and Gritler starts to work a down Chili hard in the throat and shoulders. At the 65th min Sedenson handles Gritler who makes a hard scratch into Chili. 7 minutes later Buffalo Bill handles Chili that completes a very game scratch. At 1 hour 17 minutes Buffalo Bill conceded and made Ch Gritler a 4 times winner. Chili died later. Gritler's weight was put out and picked up by Red Devil Ch, or who cancelled the match on the day for he did not agree with C. Denson's guest list. The second attempt was against Ma Baker's 2XW Tuffy where they apparently had a sick dog who matched. There was only an excuse not to match Ch Gritler. They later tried to spot pick Ch Red and lost. A third attempt with Kojik's Nigger was successful match. Weight was set at 23.200 kilograms for they could not make 24 kilograms. Sedenson agreed to meet their demands for now he was desperate. C. Denson's 4XW Gritler vs Kojik's Nigger. Weight 23.000 kilograms. Dogs were weighed, Gritler 23.200 kilograms, and Nigger at 23.500 kilograms. Both dogs over no forfeit taken can be either party's match. To start at 21 hours 0, and so it did. Ref calls for handlers to release their dogs. The two meet in the middle. Gritler loses a tooth in the process. Suddenly Nigger puts a bleeder on Gritler's cheek, and seems to have torn a hole right through his cheek. Nigger is damaging Gritler's head area causing huge damages and exhibits a tremendous bite. At 7 minutes Gritler has gaping wounds on his head and neck with a bleeder that seems to have stopped on his cheek. 4 minutes later Kojak calls a turn on Nigger. Ref acknowledges. Nigger still has better ability. Gritler struggles to make his mark. At the 18th minute Gritler starts to take control by breaking through Nigger's defense working the shoulders and throat. 3 minutes later Kojak handles Nigger who completes a good scratch. Gritler is starting to dominate while the rival is showing signs of fatigue. At 23 minutes Nigger's back legs are starting to collapse. Gritler seems to have taken out Nigger's front legs with a few good shakes, and is working the throat and shoulders hard. Gritler is now in total control. At 25 minutes Sedenson gets a handle on Gritler which completes a hard scratch, nearly taking Nigger and his handler out of the box. 2 minutes later another handle took place which Nigger completes. Gritler is now putting Nigger on his back, and working the shoulders. When Sedenson handles for another time, he comes flying out of the corner. At 32 minutes Kojak sees that Nigger has no answer for Gritler's style and ability, and cannot get up while Gritler is working him. Kojak concedes Nigger at 32 minutes, and so making Gritler a grand champion 5 times winner. Nigger completes his courtesy scratch with some motivation. A few good ones Gritler produced was to lose 6XW, Countdown 7XW/1XL, Gator 2XW, Geelbucks 1XW, Jade 1XGL/1XW, Evil Eyes 1XW/1XGL, Arnie 2XW, http://